Treating yourself the way that you would like a man to treat you is the best way you're gonna get him to treat you the way you want to be treated. One thing that I do as a dom, especially on my Twitter, is that I will post constantly about the good things that I'm doing for myself. I will post my manicures, I will post my shopping sprees, I will post my massages, I will post my night self-care routine. I will post nice things that my friends do for me. I will post nice things that my family does for me. If my sister wants to buy me something nice, she's a huge gift giver. If she gives me something nice just because she likes me and I'm her sister, then I'm gonna post about it. If I suddenly got given just some random money, I will post about it. And I do this, why? Because I want my subs to see that's the standard. If a new guy who has a submissive fetish and he wants to start worshiping me as their goddess, they most probably won't know how to do it unless they've already been around the scene for a while. They won't know how to do it, and to avoid having to ask you and having that uncomfortable conversation, because like I said on my last video, spoiling and worshipping should never be something that is discussed. It's something that it should be already seen as a given, and it should be given without even having to ask. Like when you ask someone what they want, or when you have to tell others what you want, it stops being special. What you want is for people to notice little things about you that you yourself are doing, and then give you those things without you having to ask. So you have to plant little seeds here and there, and these seeds are gonna grow if they water them, of course, and they're gonna grow into really nice plants and beautiful flowers, which is your happiness and your smile and the great connection you have with that person. So what I expect my subs to do when they go on my Twitter, my social media, I want them to take a look, see what kind of stuff I like, take notes, and give me those things. That's how you catch my attention. You don't catch my attention by sending me a DM. You don't catch my attention by asking me, I want to serve you. Goddess, I want to be your sub. Goddess, how do I serve you? Goddess, are you taking new subs? Those are words to me. And I don't work with words of affirmation. Words do nothing for me. I need to see actions. I need to see material. You're going to have to give me something substantial. So I want to see, and it's not like I'm not giving you hints. It's not like I'm not already giving you a cheat code to how to please me. So whenever a sub or a man sees all these signs and all these seeds I've been planting, chooses not to do anything with them, chooses not to water them, then that tells me this man, this sub is not serious about me. They are a time waster. They only care about themselves. And the mere thought that they actually have to do something for you in order for you to actually see them as something serious disgusts them, because they think it's too much work. I don't want to do it. Ugh. Like, I just want to get her attention. I just want to get her to walk on me and step on me so I can get off. Or I just want her to go on a date with me so I can be with a pretty girl and get her attention. That's all he's thinking about. He doesn't want to do the extra steps. So the best way you're gonna get them to basically do things for you and to treat you the way that you want is to do things yourself. So where can the mistake happen? Catch it. The mistake happens when you think, oh, I'm such a rich girl in a poor girl's body, and I was made to be rich, but unfortunately I was born in this poor environment around me, and it's so unfair, and I'm actually not gonna do anything myself, and I'm just gonna wait for some guy to come along, like a rich millionaire, and do it for me, and like just start buying me Chanels and like taking me to really nice restaurants, and yeah, do a little like pretty woman kind of thing. And okay, I have to admit it, I thought like that before as well. But then one day it clicked on my head. I was like, why? Why is this not making me happy? I was so caught up in trying to get into this guy's mind and trying to make them like me so they would want to spend money on me and I would be able to live this lifestyle that I want, but unfortunately I can't afford yet. And I was like, you know what, I really want to go to these restaurants, I really want to go to do all these things, but these guys are not, they're not like making it happen for me. It seems like they think I'm not deserving of it, or that they don't think I would be the kind of girl that would like that kind of stuff, but I am, and I really wish that they did it for me, but they're not doing it. And I wondered why that was, and I got to the conclusion that it's because they don't think I'm like that. They don't think I'm about that, because I'm not. Because I don't do those things. It's crazy because sometimes we live in this illusion and we think, yeah, I mean, I'm in this, my brain is in a rich girl la la land, but my body is in London's estate. But we forget that people treat us the way they see us treat ourselves. Like, think about it. If they see you all the time just getting your nails freshly done, getting nice coffees, treating yourself to really nice massages, even at home, like cooking nice meals for yourself, hanging out with your friends in really cute cafes, not talking about, for example, trendy cafes, I'm talking high-end or maybe hotel bars. If they see you do those kind of things, they're gonna think, oh wow, she's like a local around here, like that's what she's used to do. So if I show up with my raggedy ass, like trying to offer some like cheap meal, she's gonna just be like, are you talking to me? Yeah. So they won't even dare, because they know the kind of stuff that you already do. Because even if you say it, even if you say, oh, I like to go to really nice restaurants, I like to go shopping, I buy myself bags all the time, it doesn't see you with them bags, it doesn't see you posting pictures in those restaurants. So it might think, oh, she's just saying that, you know, but she's asking me to make dreams become real for her, but she's not making dreams become real for herself. So what kind of respect can you have for you if you're not even like standing up for yourself? You're asking someone else to standing up for you. That's never gonna work. People will never stand up for you. Just, they are too focused standing up for themselves. You have to stand up for you first, and then people will, they will catch it. So I would say, treat yourself. Make a list of all the things that you want your future self or your dream self to do. What does your future self do for fun, to take care of herself, to where does she like to eat, where does she like to go? Are you a girl that wants to start a new sport? Are you a girl that wants to start like tennis, Pilates? Are you a girl that wants to start going with her friends to really nice hotel bars? Then start doing those things. And then when you get there, you already feel like, oh wow, this is my life. This is what I like to do, regardless if I have a man or not. Regardless if I have a man or not, I'm taking myself to eat in a really nice restaurant. I'm taking myself to eat, to like drink really nice cocktails. So even when a guy does that to you, it will not be something like, oh, wow, he took me there, oh my god, this must be the love of my life because I've always wanted to go and I never was able to, and this man is allowing me to reach that step in my life. Then you'll like be like a puppy to them, like please don't abandon me because I really like this like pedigree food that you buy for me. Like, no, like you need to already find that for yourself, and then you can see if they match that level for you. And then when he takes you to these really nice dates, you're gonna be like, I mean, good. I'm glad that we both enjoy the same things. I'm glad that we both have the same taste. He's not gonna be like, oh my god, like this is the best thing in my life. So yeah, like I'm glad that you see this is the kind of stuff that I like to do, and you also like to do it, and you decided to bring me with you. And then it's more of a test. It's not like, oh, I got it, today I got a big fish and I'm gonna be able to have an amazing dinner today. Like, I've been starving, but today was a good catch. Like, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be like, oh, you also like this kind of fish? Okay, like, I like this fish too. Let's cook it together. And he's gonna cook it for you, and you're gonna be like, okay, I mean, I usually like to eat sushi alone, but it's nice to have a man to cook it for me. We don't do it because we can't. We do it because we can. We're just trying to see if you can match the vibe. So all these things need to be done by yourself first. I agree in that sense, when obviously feminism is all about independence. It's about having your own, standing up for yourself. 100% you need to do that. First, a man is never a plan. A man is never gonna take you out of poverty. A man is never gonna safely take you out of poverty. A man is never gonna be the answer to your problems, or the way that you're gonna reach this other level in your life that you're so eager to achieve. He can only meet you there. He can only match your vibe. He can only match your freak. And that's what I do as well with my subs. Like, I never teach my subs how to worship me. If they ask me directly how I like to be worshipped, then I will say I like this and this and that. But usually they should know how they want to worship me. And if you're asking yourself, oh, but that's all good, but I'm actually broke, and yeah, I would love to eat at Nobu and I'd love to do that for myself, but unless a man is doing it for me, then there's no way I'm gonna be able to do it. I get it, I really do. I don't want you to think I'm a millionaire or anything. I'm not. But you gotta be able to budget, and you gotta be able to have priorities. You gotta be able to work hard, and you gotta be able to have goals. If this is the life that you want to have for yourself, you need to make it happen. Get another job, get a part-time, start a side hustle, start a business, whatever you need to do to make this happen. You need to budget. Even if you are on your last dime, if you budget correctly and you say, okay, this month, every month, I allocate to doing something really nice for myself. I allocate it to going to a nice spa, allocated to going to a nice hotel bar. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to add it to my little mood board, and I'm going to add it to my Instagram. So every date that sees me will see that this is what I like to do. Over time, that's going to stack up. And over time, your money will grow too. You'll be able to do more of these things. But you need to get your foot on the door. You need to get your foot in the water. Like, you need to start experiencing these things little by little, because it's not gonna happen one day to the other. It's always an excuse. Okay, not always. We all have different circumstances, and I understand, like, if you have kids, if you have something bigger in your brain, like, you have to, like, take care of, that's not always gonna be something viable. But trust me, you don't want to experience these things solely because a man decided to do it for you, because you will feel like you are indebted to him. I don't say this because you should, but this is breeding ground for narcissist behavior, and some men will notice that about you and they will use that to control you. So not all of them. Like I said in my last video, some guys really just want to be nice. They just want to spoil you. They want to treat you nice because they see how beautiful and interesting of a woman you are. But many other people will use that to take advantage of you, and you don't want the fountain to dry up. Meaning the fountain being this man's money, and when that man gets tired of you, then you no longer get to experience nice things, because it will be such a withdrawal, feeling. You need to be able to do that for yourself. So even if that man leaves you behind, you're like, okay, cool, I did all these nice things with him, but I can also do it for myself. I can also like keep going to these places by myself. So you won't feel like, oh, I can't leave him, because what will I do? Like, once he leaves me, I will have to stop going to all these nice places, and I'm gonna go back to my broke ass life. You know, you don't want to be in that situation. It's nice to go on a nice date here and there if someone wants to treat you, but don't get attached to someone through money like that. It's never good to be attached to someone through money. Even me as a dom, I never let money dictate who I see or who I don't, or if I want to see them or not. I will let my judgment of, am I feeling appreciated? Am I feeling worshipped? Is this a person that I can trust? Then I will feel like, okay, I can go out with this person. I can let them get into my space and worship me. But it's never out of necessity. You should never do it out of necessity. Do it because it's fun. Do it because you like it and you deserve it. But always focus on getting your own bag in behind the scenes. Always get your bag. Listen to me. Always get your bag. And yeah, so that's my advice if you wanna get a guy to treat you well and to treat you the way that you want to be treated. Get that bag going up for yourself. Study, improve on yourself, work out, just improve yourself day by day. You will get there, even if it's little by little. One nice cocktail a month is better than no cocktails a month. Involving yourself in that life that you've always wanted and you think you deserve, and then people will just start noticing. They'll start being like, oh, I get her vibe, let me join in, let me like. In the beginning they won't see it and you'll feel discouraged. You will feel, oh, did I really believe in me? I really believe that I should be having this kind of treatment, but people are not giving me this treatment. People still see me a certain way, and it's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them, and it's a reflection of just that you need to put more work on yourself and love yourself more. Because once you start loving yourself, then everyone will start loving you too. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any more questions for your bestie dom, let me know in the comments and I will try to make another video for you. Alright dears, bye.